What's up, guys? Josh and I are in Colorado Springs. We're heading deep, I mean deep, into the mountains, and we're gonna explore some railroad tunnels, hopefully find some mines, and yeah, let's get to it.
Now is we're going to get a shot of him, and I slipped like it's a cartoon banana peel. What I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna film this guy coming around the corner, because that's actually how the stuff works. We don't just pre-set up the cameras. The cameras aren't just hiding places. And
all right, guys, so we're at the trailhead, and this area is the Cripple Creek area out in Colorado Springs, and there's a lot of mining activity here in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and there's this special mineral called fluorite. And if you walk around, you can actually find these dark purple green rocks, and they're really colorful. And it's fluorite. So back when they were mining for gold, silver, and iron, this was just a byproduct of everything that they mined, and they would send some of this material off to factories to help make steel. And I hold this up, you're probably not going to be able to see how purple it is on camera, but this stuff is everywhere. And it's kind of a cool commodity. It's kind of a reminder of the history of the area. Yeah, just look at the pattern of this wall. It's crazy. I mean, during the winter, this entire ridge fills up with snow, potentially walk across, fall through. They built these to allow the cars to drive through, to transport the supplies, and then after they were done with them, they collapsed most of them. We're walking along this ridge right now. We're coming up to the first railroad tunnel. This one, unfortunately, I believe it's collapsed, but we can go in it a little bit, explore, see what's in there. The one we're going to right now is one of those, and the rest of them are on the back side of the mountains. But you can kind of see the side of the mountain. This is, I believe, railroad tunnel number 7 or number 8. The whole thing we were walking down used to be a road. I mean, obviously it's gotten a lot smaller over the years. It's turned into a... This is the entrance to an old tunnel from the early 1900s to the late 1800s. So, you see up on the ceiling, all those quick draws? So outfitters, they come out here, and this is where they practice their rescue operations to get the guys acclimated to being on the mountains. Dude, look at how tall it is, bro.
yeah. What's with all the? Is the smoke a part of the training, as far as you know, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite something, but you feel the temperature drops like 20 degrees when you go in here. We're coming towards the back of the last part. In all seriousness, we're not actually that deep into the mountains. We're just on the edge of the Rockies. Colorado Springs is back there. But right now, we're heading back to the truck because that's the first tunnel. We're gonna drive around the side of the mountain, and I believe there's another 4 railroad tunnels that we can check out back there. And these ones, I think they go deeper. I think some of them go through. So I'm not 100% sure where they're at, but what I do know is they're there, and I have the general area, and we should be able to find them. I'm not even used to the altitude, and I've been here for a couple of weeks. But my weight probably has something to do with it, guys. I'm 230. Be much better to be 170 up in these mountains, but I'm carrying so much extra weight. So we're gonna drive to another place, and I think along this next road, there's about, like I said, 3 or 4 railroad tunnels. But dude, check this out. Now you can't really tell on the GoPro, but this is incredibly steep. We're gonna get out here, we're gonna go around, and there's a couple really cool spots that I want to show you guys. So,
I'm like right in the pocket of the side door.
yeah, you are.
I'm just right here, just like I've never felt closer to a human being than I feel to this door.
Yeah, that's
right now. I'm done. I'm done with the theater.
We're done LARPing. We're done LARPing.
My stunt double was very pissed.
U.S. Agricultural Service, they actually just pulled over, they started talking to us, and they said that the road we're walking right now is not the road but the tunnel. So we totally would have skunked out if they hadn't pulled up. So huge shout out to them. But there's a tunnel right around the corner, and I guess we're gonna hike a little bit over this hill, and there's more along that way. And he said not a lot of people know about that. The other day, I cut up a watermelon, and I was sitting on the side of one of these roads, and I shouldn't have done this, but I threw the watermelon off into the woods. And as soon as I did that, I felt convicted. So I grabbed a garbage bag, and I'm walking around picking up some scraps, because I threw some other stuff down too. U.S. Wildlife Department, they pull up, and the guy's just like, man, I want to say thank you so much for picking up other people's trash. And I'm like, so true. These people are just disgusting. I can't believe they would do this. Then I was like, no, I'm just kidding. I admitted it to him. I said, it was me, actually. All right. Dude, I wonder if this is the other side of the one we were at.
Maybe. Yeah. You can see Big Bang candles.
Yeah, a lot of people do fires back here. This is one of the ones that goes through. You can actually see there's a little light over there on the other side. It goes all the way through. And I believe this is the old road that they used to use for transporting all the iron ore. So they collapsed this one, but they didn't do a perfect job, because you can still walk all the way through. Imagine you're just randomly hiking and you come across this gigantic hole in the ground. Alright, we're walking on the other side of the mountain right now. This part's like 1 out of 10 sketchy. Just because if you're out here on your own, you trip and fall or something, nobody's gonna come find you. We're just scaling the side of this mountain right now, and we're kind of going through a debris field of logs and trees. A lot of them look like they were cut through, so I don't really know why people would be cutting trees back here, but for whatever reason, there's like hundreds of them that are cut clean through. There's no trail, no nothing. So okay, so apparently this is the hidden road that people don't know about. I mean, there's obvious tire tracks all up and down this road, but I was told if you walk this road, there are more railroad tunnels. I double checked, I confirmed on the maps, we are going the right way. I think this next one's gonna be the biggest one. There might be some cool stuff inside of there, but you never know.
Oh yeah. Like it just towers above you.
I think we found the last one. Yeah, this is totally it.
Hey, listen,
don't
don't count your baskets before you lie in them.
Don't ever doubt me. Woo! Nobody doubted me.
Yeah, I was kind of here.
Okay, so this is the last one, or one of the last ones. Yeah, there's wood beams all over. I'm pretty sure this is a railroad tunnel. Oh. Whew. This is more like a cave. You can actually feel the cold air blowing up out of it. Isn't that cool? This right here, I would say, is probably the most hidden railroad tunnel in these mountains, at least from what I can tell, because we've had to go down a road that's not very well known. And you kind of have to look for this up here. You kind of have to find it, but it's doable. But we're gonna go in a minute. I pray to God that this goes in like 5-10 miles. This is what I do to my friends. I make them climb into random tunnels with me in the mountains, and they put up with it. So, how you become a problem? They're starting to attack people again. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Woo! Oh my goodness, dude. This one's got an opening on the other side. Again. Dude, that's awesome. See if we can get all the way through.
Expecting a spelunking trip, not a ski.
Wait, turn your light off real quick. Turn your light off. Turn your light off. What is that little glowing thing? Do you see that?
I do.
There's something glowing in the back of the tunnel. This has gotten real. Wow. All right, that's our exit. That's our way back. We just walked through. You can see the opening back there. This is the third tunnel we've been through. Now guys, this is sketchy, but if you look up there, there's a small opening, and I don't think you would ever find this from the other side. So I'm gonna try to find a way through that opening, and maybe there's another railroad tunnel over there. I don't know, but this is bound to be a lot of fun. Are you ready to take the journey up?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I would recommend putting your flashlight in your bag, because we're really gonna wanna have all 3 points of contact for this part, and we already have light. So,
I agree.
and you can see some of these rocks, they're really unstable. So this is gonna be like deceptive. This is a film. But we're gonna try to make it out of this hole.
Oh, we can make it out. I'm going to take off my bag after this, but we can make it out. Right here especially looks like a part where we might have to climb up unless we can get over this. That's got some loose stuff. So that could get interesting.
All right. We should be able to squeeze through.
Oh yeah.
It's really hidden entrance, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there wasn't even an exit sign. That's actually against regulations. I think OSHA would be really pissed about this workspace. Need an arm?
I'm good. Is that raven or crow?
That's a vulture.
Or a hawk? I don't know.
It's a vulture.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a bit sketch.
This rock right here, I stepped on it and the whole thing shifted forward right in front of him. So even though there's trails and we do have some signal, that can happen. So I'm letting him climb to the bottom first. That way, if anything were to happen, he's well and clear out of the way. So that's my bad. But yeah, that would have sucked. Okay. So we're back on the main road. We realized we went in and we came back to the spot that we already walked past. So you can kind of tell it's an entrance, but it's not remarkably obvious if you're not trained. We gotta find the spot that we came from now. We're almost getting out of here. We're gonna go back through one more railroad tunnel to get to where we started. Josh, you can see that, the slide of rocks on the side.
Uh-huh.
So we came in from the left of that.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just do our best to trace our way back up. And I think what we'll do is we'll just like kind of go back and forth and follow like the natural contour of the dirt. I don't want to be stepping on sticks and branches this time, because like they can give out, and when we were hiking earlier I almost killed you with that rock, so I want to not do that again.
I frankly don't remember that, so.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. I have plans to go deep into some mines in Colorado. I just have to find them. And remember, submit to Rome.